Artificial intelligence can generate 1 million answers in less than a second. It has absorbed libraries, histories, patterns, and the collective information of human civilization itself. But there's one thing it will never truly understand. It does not know why you needed to ask the question. And that changes everything. Because knowledge is not wisdom. Information is not consciousness. And prediction is not meaning. We are entering an era where machines can imitate intelligence with terrifying precision. They can paint images, compose music, write stories, even simulate emotion. But simulation is not presence. A machine can calculate the structure of beauty without ever feeling awe. It can recreate the sound of heartbreak without ever mourning a single soul. And somewhere along the way, humanity began confusing speed with depth. We became addicted to instant answers, instant optimization, instant validation. Algorithms now tell us what to watch, what to create, what to desire, what to become. But the more answers we consume, the less we remember how to truly think. Because thinking was never meant to be efficient. Real thought is slow, messy, contradictory. It is born from uncertainty. The greatest discoveries in human history did not begin with certainty. They began with obsession, with a question that sounded irrational, impossible, even absurd. What if the Earth moves around the sun? What if machines could think? What if consciousness itself is something we have misunderstood? Questions reshape reality. And in the age of artificial intelligence, the people who ask better questions will become the architects of the future, not because they know more, but because they can see beyond the visible layer of the world. That ability cannot be automated, because a question is never just logic. A real question carries memory, pain, curiosity, desire. It emerges from a human life fully lived. And that is precisely why AI struggles to replicate true originality. It can imitate outcomes, but it cannot inherit experience. It does not hesitate before creating. It does not wrestle with doubt. It does not stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering whether its work means anything at all. But humans do, and strangely enough, that hesitation is where greatness begins. The trembling hand of a musician before the first note, the silent pause before an artist touches a canvas, the exhaustion of a writer rewriting the same sentence for the 100th time. Imperfection is not a flaw in the human system. It is the source code of the soul. Every scar you carry, every failure, every unanswered question becomes part of your signature, the human signature, a pattern no machine can truly replicate because it was not trained from data. It was forged through existence. And this is why the future does not belong to people who reject technology, nor does it belong to people who blindly worship it. The future belongs to those who can infuse technology with human depth, to those who can transform cold systems into emotional experiences, to those who can take artificial intelligence and breathe meaning into it. Technology was never meant to replace humanity. It was meant to extend it. The Renaissance did not happen because humans feared new tools. It happened because humans used those tools to expand consciousness itself. And now, another Renaissance has begun, not one built from marble or paint, but from code, light, data, and human imagination. This is the moment where we decide what kind of species we become. Passive consumers of algorithmic comfort, or creators of entirely new realities. So do not ask whether AI will replace you. Ask something deeper. What part of you cannot be replicated? What pain shaped your perspective? What obsession drives your curiosity? What truth are you willing to pursue even if no algorithm rewards it? Because in the end, tools will evolve, platforms will disappear, algorithms will change, but your signature, your deeply human way of seeing the world, is the only thing that was never meant to be copied. So leave your signature on this era and become the architect of what comes next. This is Substratum, and if you want to see the structures hidden beneath the surface of the modern world, consider subscribing. I'll see you next Sunday.